Hi guys, thanks for checking out my latest YouTube video. So in last week's YouTube video, which was a haul, I will put a link to that in the description box below if you haven't already seen it. I said that this week I was going to share with you guys all my favourite vintage and charity shop finds and show you how I style them and maybe give you guys a few tips on what to look for if you were thinking of buying any vintage or charity shop pieces. Like always guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my blog, holliescloset.blogspot.com. I update that every Wednesday. Don't forget to check out my Twitter and my Instagram at Holliescloset. And where possible, guys, I'll try and put links to everything in the description box below. Like I said, all these items are vintage and charity shop finds, so I think it's highly unlikely that I'm going to be able to link to any of them because obviously majority of the items are one of a kind or not on the high street anymore. So what I'll do is I'll try and find similar and link those in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you like this video guys, and let's get started. So the first item that I'm going to show you guys is this jacket. So I've decided to style it with just some casual jeans that I bought from H&M, some black slide-on shoes, sorry not trousers, shoes from H&M as well, and just a plain black t-shirt. Because the jacket has got a lot of colour in it, a lot of red, I wanted to keep the items that I'm wearing with it pretty simple and just let the jacket be the main focal point of the outfit. I actually bought this jacket from a little vintage shop in a town just outside of where I live. I can't remember the name of it though because it was quite a while ago. One thing I will say, the clothes shop that I bought it from, it was a real gem because I don't think it looked like it was like a haberdashery or like an adjustment shop, so where they would take up your trousers or take clothes in if they didn't fit, and it looked like a lot of the items that they were selling were stuff that people hadn't picked up. So a lot of the time when I asked the price of things, they were like, oh, you can have that for £5 or you can have that for that price. So when I found this and tried it on, I was a bit umming and ahhing to begin with, and then I was like, no, actually I really like it. I've had it for a while now. I often wear it because I like the fact that it's just something you can throw over, really basic outfit, and it finishes it off perfectly. So the next item that I'm going to show you guys is a red dress. So I actually bought this from a vintage fair when it came. There's one called Judy's Vintage Fair and it travels around the country, and it came to my city and I went to it, and the dress that I'm actually wearing was a lot longer when I bought it. It actually went to my calves, but I don't really like that cut of dresses, so I've decided to shorten it, just literally cut off the length that I wanted it to be, and just hemmed it up with wonder web. I'm not a great sewer, so there was no technicality in it, just wonder web, an iron and some scissors to shorten it. I think it's a perfect dress, especially you see a lot of these styles of dresses on websites like LPA and Reformation, but this was a fraction of the price. I think it cost me £8 and all I had to do was shorten it and wonder web it, and it was exactly what I wanted. The next item that I'm going to show you guys was actually something that I found in a charity shop. So when you're shopping in charity shops, it's always a good idea to keep in mind a trend that you're currently loving at the moment, or keep in mind something that's missing out of your wardrobe, or just if you like it, buy it. Charity shops are often really, really cheap, so I don't really hesitate, and your money's going to a good cause anyway. So if I see something that I like, even if I only wear it a couple of times, I'll buy it because it goes to a good cause, and if I only wear it a couple of times, I'll often redonate it to a charity shop after I've worn it. So this shirt is perfect. It's really on trend at the moment, but I didn't actually buy it recently. So the reason I bought this shirt was simply because I like the fit and I like the pattern, and lo and behold, it has come in style. So it just shows you that if you often buy something that you like, trends have a habit of reappearing, and you know, you can wear it in totally different ways. It's definitely a staple, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of this shirt unless it becomes really tatty. So I actually found this skirt that I'm wearing here, this black suede skirt, in a really random little antique shop. So they had a rail full of clothes, and the lady that was actually in the shop at the time, she said that she was selling a lot of the clothes off. So I asked her for the price and it wasn't tagged up, which she said £10, and then after a while she then said I was umming and ahhing, and I was only umming and ahhing because I was like, do I need another black skirt? But then I think because I was hesitating a little bit, the lady went, oh, you can have it for £5. So it was a real bargain. It's full suede. I love the slit detail, and you can't go wrong with a black skirt. It feels very sort of 60s mini, and I absolutely love it. It goes with loads of different items. Like I said, you can't go wrong with a black skirt. So the jumper that I'm wearing up until recently, I haven't worn that much. So I found it in a vintage shop in Leeds, and I was and ahhing, but I really like the pattern on it and the colour of it. It's a really unusual mustardy colour, and that's what made me wear it. And the fact that it's genuine Norwegian knitwear. So I always look for things when I'm in charity shops or vintage shops that have got some sort of heritage, or maybe some, you know, they've got quality to it. So the fact that this was Norwegian knitwear, I thought I would invest in it. It only cost me £8, really inexpensive. I've had it since I was a student, like 6 years now, and actually for the past 4 years it has just been in a suitcase in my mum's garage, and I've not really worn it until I was helping my mum clear out the garage, and I found it again and fell in love with it again. And this is just an example of how investing in certain pieces that you really love at the time, that you can see sort of that it's quality, that it's got a good pattern, good colour to it, can work in the long term for you in terms of how you're styling it.